Hello YouTube, and welcome to Dave Hassel's Retro Game Reviews. This week I will be doing The King of Fighters 94. I absolutely love this game, and it's my favourite in the series for lots of reasons. But mainly because it's what started it all, the first one. I mean, the King of Fighters series is a fantastic series, and to me, I do believe SNK really came into their own with fighting games with the King of Fighters series. And the good thing about it was, as they were doing this series, they were still doing the Samurai Shodown series, Fatal Fury, Art of Fighting, and they were getting better and better. But for me, the King of Fighters was just wow. You know, they had so many characters, so many moves, and the graphics were amazing. And right to 2003, I mean, that game looks amazing, and that's on hardware that's just so old. I mean, you look at like, let's say for example, Gyro Mark of the Wolves, and that looks just as good as Street Fighter Third Strike. You know, I mean, SNK, to me, I would say when it comes to fighting games, you know, the people who make the best is between SNK. Well, it's actually Playmore SNK now, but I prefer to call them SNK and Capcom. But to me, it all started with King of Fighters 94. So, on review.
I've said it before, but I'll say it again. You gotta love Neo Geo intro. It really gets you in the mood. It's part of the Neo Geo experience, right? The King of Fighters 94. This is a fantastic game for lots of reasons. I mean, it's just so visual. You know, like every single one's got a really, really great intro, and they always try to do something different. You know, like add characters, tweak moves, and even push the boundaries of graphics. You know. This menu is quite interesting because in the other ones you actually get to see like the characters. Whereas this, you pick a country, and each country has three fighters represented. It's a really good little game because you pick a team, and each character's got, you know, they've got their perks, you know, and they've got their strengths and their weaknesses, you know. And it's such a great way of fighting because you can create tactics. You can think of like, who do you want to start off with? Who do you want your last character to be? Like, if you're not doing very well, you might want your best character to be your last character. That way you may have a chance of still winning. And it's so visual. I mean, if you were to look at, let's say, Art of Fighting or Fatal Fury, it's just such a jump, you know, taking these series, you know, and creating this one. And they made updates every year, and they did something different every time. But I like this one for a lot of reasons. And if you're a Neo Geo collector, you can get it without a problem, because you can get it without any trouble, because at the end of the day, the early games are probably the easiest to find, and this one, I mean, if I was to search on eBay right now, out of all the King of Fighters, like on a Neo Geo, the one I'd see most often is this one. So if you're a Neo Geo collector, but you're collecting kind of on a budget, and you're like, you know, I want a King of Fighters, go with 94, it's the first one in the series, brilliant game. And you can pick it up without, you know, giving up an arm and half a leg. Nah, it's such a great game. And the good thing about it is, I mean, like the Neo Geo arcade stick, it really holds up. I mean, if you think about when it came out, the Neo Geo was about, what, 1990? You think about what arcade sticks were out there, you know, it holds up pretty well. I mean, it's not as good as my, you know, my souped up Street Fighter 4 arcade stick, but it's still really good. You know, you can pull off the moves quite easily, and the buttons do feel nice. I just love this game so much, and I knew that when I got my Neo Geo I had to get this game. It just looks incredible. And what was fantastic was, I think it was 97 or 98, the series just took a massive jump visually. And I think 2000, I think it was 2001, 2002 weren't quite so good because the company, well, another company was making the series for them. And then when they got the rights back, you know, I think it was in 2003, they made a fantastic game, and what a way to end the series on the Neo Geo. Nah, fantastic game.
So, my final thoughts. All I can say is that if you're a fan of fighting games, you owe it to yourself to play this game. And there are so many ways to play it. I mean, one, on the Neo Geo. I mean, I found this one for about 25 quid. The good thing about it is there are so many copies of it around. It's good. I mean, I think in the early days of the Neo Geo, there were more. When they made runs, they made more copies. So hence, 94 is pretty easy to get hold of and at a reasonable price. And if you go onwards in the series, they do tend to get a bit more expensive. But you can also download on the Wii Virtual Console, and there are plenty of SNK fighting game compilation, SNK game volumes. There are so many ways to play this game. I would really recommend it. If you're a classic game collector, or especially a Neo Geo game collector, I would really recommend it. No, you must get it. It's just that good. So it gets a David Hasselhoff thumb of approval. I want to thank you all for watching. Until next time, peace out.